We like this one. We released this here last year. The impOSCar, a really rare British mono synth. There was 2,000 made. I was asked to find one for a band, and my wife, who hates me staying in the studio with synths, actually came in at one point and said, "You're not giving it to the band, you're keeping it." And after it started to go a little bit wobbly, we looked at emulating it. It took 18 months. The principle of the thing is it's all digital except the filters. The filters are analog. There's two 12 dB filters that run in parallel. You can boost the resonant peak of the filters, and then you can separate each filter. So you can get some really interesting characteristics. So there's your standard sound. You boost the resonance, and with the separation control, here we can get those vowely textures.
One of the original 2000, and they are a really great sound, great fat sound, great for recording. The problem was they were desperately unreliable, because technology was unreliable then. You mentioned your wife, and my wife was unreliable then. It was just one of those periods of time. In fact, all my wives have been unreliable.
You had one of those? Oh, yeah, several.
I've had several of those. But I'd rather have an Oscar. I mean, not a guy called Oscar. But the great thing about this what is fantastic with the sausage is you're able to solve all the problems that the original hardware's had. And the Oscar was a great machine that was just terribly unreliable. This is what's so good. We used it in the studio on an album I did called Out There last year. In fact, downloaded, thank you sir, it was sold free. And we downloaded it from, from Dave from G Media. It had just come out then, correct? You just finished it?
Yep.
And we ended up using it on every single track. It's such a great piece of kit. It really is good.
Although it's a standard subtractive synth, it's got a couple of unique points to it, aside from the filters. It's subtractive, but there's also an additive section as well, which you can see down here by the display. Now the way it normally works is that you play a note, you press a button, you play a note, and the additive section would come in and out over time. But as Rick said, it was pretty unreliable. So I'm going to take you through to that. So this is the harmonics. You've got your own, you've got your standard subtractive synth waves, but then you've also got these user waves. And here we have the harmonics. When you put a harmonic you like, you can save it out. Dissonant. Take these waveforms and add it with a normal, like a PWM waveform. So we have a bass curve and a PWM waveform. So we can change the bass curve. Fat as anything. You guys, does anyone know what the catchphrase for this synth was last year?
The original one.
The original?
The catchphrase for the original? Oh, okay. Yeah. It's my third wife, I think.